So the last few episodes I've reiterated many times, 90 invention, Grace of the Elves, 99 archaeology. That's the plan. But why? Well, I want the Elite Mauritania Diary done. The diary gives me 50% extra prayer XP from killing Vires, which is sweet. It's going to make that grind much faster. And also, most of the recs for the diary are things that I would eventually do anyways, so I think it's pretty efficient to go for the diary first. Also, as an Ironman, the double mushroom harvest is pretty great, considering that that's the only place I can get them from. And yeah, I'm probably going to go for that eventually anyways. So for the diary, there are a few recs that I need to meet yet. Firstly, I need a bunch of temple trekking, which we'll get to another day, and 87 summoning. This is why I want to do a bunch of Croesus. A conservative estimate, I need around 25 million GP for that, and I'm burning through GP constantly with all the shop runs and whatnot that you need to do as an Ironman. Also, Crypt Bloom is insanely powerful, and the gems, herbs, and etc. that Croesus shits out is insane. The amount of resources he gives is just nuts. Then I need 96 fishing or 91 with an Admiral Pie. Before grinding out a serious amount of fishing, I really want the bait and switch relic. This relic is so macro efficient if you can get it early on, it's insane. So that's the immediate reason why I want 99 archaeology. But also Fury the Small, the Div relic, etc. are really powerful and really important as well, so it doesn't really feel like a massive detour to me. Then I also need 94 Herblore, which obviously we're always getting up Herblore, so in this episode I go on a massive quest grind. How is that related? Well, a few of these quests are really important for the Croesus grind, and I got a little bit carried away, got a bunch of Herblore XP, and a part of me kind of wants to get a bunch of quests that I need out of the way as soon as possible, because I'm kind of on the final stretch here where if I get these quests done, I'm kind of done questing on this account, to be honest. So that's the short version of the master plan. But before we get deeper into today's episode, if you're watching this on release day, 4 hours after this video goes live, I'm hosting a subathon to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. The support from you guys has been absolutely massive lately. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, really. I'll be starting a timer for the stream, and in addition to the typical subathon stuff, I'll be adding time to the timer for every time that I die, get a unique broadcast, and a bunch of other stuff. You guys can read about it on the Discord, but it should be a lot of fun, and I hope you all stop by. Thank you so much for the support recently. It's been massive, seriously. And without further ado, let's get into the episode. All right, nice. If I hand these in, pretty sure that's going to get me up to 90 divination. Nice milestone. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff here. Okay, we can make a bunch of stuff. Oh, Ports Adventure. Forgot about that. Mainly, we're after Luminous Wisps, so I can finally start harvesting energy that's not like in a not totally inefficient way. It's still not the greatest. It's still not incandescent, but like, it's not that big of a deal. Like I can collect energy pretty efficiently here, so that's nice for the invention grind. All right, before we get into questing, I have a Hellfire Reaper that I need to get done. And before I do that, I really want to get these bounties out of the way. I'm pretty close to getting max Hellfire rep, which would be really nice. So, but in the process, that's 2 bounties out of the way. We got another Sun Spear up to level 10. So time for some more invention XP and go buy another one, all that. 69 invention, sweet. I don't think that's, well, I guess some more research that we can do. All right, last bounty that I have available for now. And let's see, that brings us, I handed in some Zero seals as well as used the ingression fragments that I collected as I was going along. And we are about 500 rep from max rep for Hellfire. So in like 3 days, right, I should be able to get max Hellfire rep, which is pretty cool. And once I get max Hellfire rep, honestly, I think I can get rid of the Unexpected Diplomacy relic. Not that I really have anything to replace it with at the moment with my current relic power and stuff like that, but I could, and that would be pretty nice because and then I could just I think it only costs like 1,000 chronotes to swap it out. So you know, if I wanted to collect a bunch of seals from farming Hellfire, and then when I want to go turn them into Vindicta or whatever, I could just, you know, throw it on quick, get the 10% bonus, and go from there. Damn, fastest kill of the Reaper already, first shot. Only 4-second improvement, but I think it's that Wen book is really helping it. We got like, I think I got like 4 or 5 procs, so that's like, you know, an extra 20, 30k damage, easy. Nice. There we go. Another Hellfire Reaper out of the way. No wand just yet. I want to finish off the hour. As you can see, I have 15 minutes left in the aura, but I'm like basically out of food if you see my inventory here. I I might try though. Let's see. All right, that's about an hour. I'm completely out of food basically in my bank, so I'm gonna have to go do some cooking soon. As you can see, I have lobsters and like some random tuna potatoes in there. But that's all right. We're up to above 80 KC, I believe now for Hellfire. Let's see where are we at here. There we are. Okay, 78 with just the orb, of course. So nothing game changing just yet, but we're gonna keep working on this on the side. Yeah. So the last thing I needed to do for the City of Senntisten quest is the Battle of the Monolith mini quest. And if you guys remember the video I did with Conrad where he was trying out RS for the first time and he stumbled across this as a brand new player, and this is absolutely terrible content. So I hope that this doesn't take too long. Well, as you can see, I'm cleaning herbs because I'm pretty sure that's the last thing. But that was basically just like the whole mini quest was like basically just an hour of AFKing, like while these NPCs duked it out. It was super boring. Hey, at least I cleaned like 2,000 or 3,000 herbs though, probably. I only started doing that like halfway through when I realized that I was wasting my time and I could go to the bank, so might as well. Okay, so I think we're finishing up here. That was certainly interesting, but a little bit weird again because, like I said way earlier in several videos by now, it's kind of weird that you can just walk into this whole Senntisten area. Like I've been killing bosses and stuff in this area that have, all came after all of this happened. All of this all happened, and they're coming because this quest happened. But at the same time, it's like you can just go kill them. So it's kind of weird coming back in here with everything empty. But anyways, I'm pretty sure if I finish the Azanandra here, if I talk to Azanandra here, I'm pretty sure we finish up. There we go. That's the City of Senntisten complete. So we get actually some pretty nice XP, Archaeology, Slayer, and a combat lamp. But the big thing is that we unlock 4 new ancient magic spells, which are absolutely broken for the most part. So that's really nice. And then we can upgrade the Pontifex Shadow Ring, or the ring that we had earlier, to the Pontifex Shadow Ring. And I can put some anima in there, and it gives me better tier troves, I think, from God Wars 2, among other things. I'll have to check that out. Not sure. And the lamp, I suppose I'll put on prayer because it's 50k. I didn't realize prayer and summoning were options, but I guess we'll put that on prayer. And we're pretty close to 80, which is going to be a requirement for Within the Light, the Light Within, which is another quest that I would like to do this episode. All right, so let's take a look at the Pontifex Shadow Ring. Let's see here. Investigate. Tier 2 luck, 1% divination XP, increased chronicle fragments. So I guess it's nice to nice to use while doing div. More rock opportunities, increased active time for time sprites. So it's good for archaeology as well. And you may obtain Elder Troves tier 1 from activities. Now, I believe I can put some anima in here, though. Hold on. So apparently after doing Extinction, this upgrades to the enriched Pontifex Shadow Ring. And the difference is it's tier 3 luck, 3% divination XP. That's actually quite a bit. And then a quote-unquote further increase from the other benefits. So, it doesn't really quantify how good those are. But yeah, it's just like a slightly better version. However, the upgrades you can still do with just the normal one. So if I add 1,000 when anima, that increases us to level 3, excuse me. So we can obtain up to 5 Elder Troves per hour, and now we get tier 2s, right? And then also we get, protection prayers are 10% stronger against the Archglacior's basic attacks. I'm not sure if I need to actually be wearing the ring to get that effect or not, but that's pretty cool. And then if I do that if I do the same thing with the Bic anima, then we upgrade it to level 4, which is up to 8 tier 2 troves per hour. And then if I upgrade it once more, then we get up to 5 tier 3 troves per hour. So overall, less troves. Excuse me, level 5. So I think pretty soon I'd like to go try out some Carapac, maybe see if I can get 1,000 to upgrade that all the way. And then eventually we need to, once we get it all upgraded with 1,000 of each anima, we take 5,000 of each to overcharge it, which I believe. Oh, okay, so I was looking on the wiki, and basically overcharging it with 5,000 of each basically makes it so that each of these effects are passives, and you don't need to have the ring in your inventory. But I believe for these boss effects, I don't actually need to have it in my inventory, or wearing it, excuse me. I think it just needs to be in my inventory. These things for like the divination XP and whatnot, you still need to wear the ring for those. But I can just have it in my inventory, and then once it's overcharged, then I can just keep it in my bank, and I don't have to worry about it for basically all the God Wars 3 benefits. So that's pretty cool. All right, so in order to do Extinction, I need to do these Eye of Het mini quests in the Het Oasis. This first one was really quick, so I have to do one more, and hopefully it's just as easy. And there we go. That's part 2. Apparently this unlocks a new archaeology relic as well. I don't know if it's particularly useful. We can go check that out though at the monolith. The Blessing of Het relic power. Food and potions heal 10% more life points. I don't think that's particularly useful. It's 100 relic power too. I'd say maybe if it was one of the 50 ones, like if you had a slot left with 50, like, you know, that could be pretty good. But I don't know. I don't think that's really that useful, to be honest. Well, that was a pretty insane quest. I mean, it kind of laid the stage for the whole Elder God Wars thing. But honestly, it's a little bit weird because now, again, Elder God Wars is still going on, even though, like, wait, hold on a second. Even though, like, it shouldn't be because they have nothing to fight over anymore. But anyways, yeah, it was a pretty cool quest. The Erebus part of it, where that was really annoying, honestly, that puzzle that you had to, like, kind of walk around and everything. That was pretty annoying. And the final battle was actually pretty tough, honestly. Especially since, like, I was trying to use this shield to, like, prevent some damage, but I didn't have a lot of adrenaline because I couldn't really attack anything for a lot of it. So that was kind of tough. But anyways, that is Extinction done, which gives us some pretty big rewards. Originally, I was going to use all 4 of these lamps on Herblore. They're 175k each, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 of them on Herblore. Let's see. And I'm going to use 2 of them on Agility. Reason being, so first of all, this should get us to 88 Herblore, which is nice. Extreme attacks you can make now. And 79 Agility, so we're 90k. So if we go do the Ritual de Majrat, the quest reward from that quest should get us almost to 80, which we need for the Light Within, which is another pretty important quest that I'd like to do before farming out Croesus a lot, because, you know, the Crystal Mask is nice. Also, we can imbue the Pontifex Shadow Ring, and that gives us the Enriched Ring, which is just better. Like the skilling stuff that I described earlier is better. And also, we can teleport to the Dream of Aiea, which is pretty cool. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. I need to do the mini quest first, apparently, which I'll probably go do because that allows us some pretty decent XP, I think, from our Anachronia resources, which I have tons of extras of. Actually, if I head over to Anachronia right now, yeah, I just recently built the Rema Totem, but otherwise I've built everything I can in here, everything that I have the levels for. The spa in the Player Lodge, I have the pieces for, the Dinosaur Bone and the Essential Oils, but I don't have the levels for them. In the Slayer Lodge, I don't have the Slayer or the Dinosaur Tooth because you need 90 Slayer to even get the Dinosaur Tooth. But yeah, and the rest of them are maxed other than, I did the upgrade for the Rema Totem yesterday, but I forgot to reassign my resources. But I believe it's leaves that's used for Herblore XP, and I think is it terracotta or hides are used for crafting XP, so that would be pretty good. So I might do that next. So I did do this really quick mini quest that gives us access to the Effigy incubator D&D. Not really sure what it's about. I mean, I did the tutorial. I guess that's kind of what the mini quest was. But anyways, I needed to do that just to get back in here because it wouldn't let me. So I need to grab the gem from him. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the guy I'm looking for. Apparently, if I talk to him, I gotta build the station first. Okay, how do I do that? Stock? You don't have enough resources. Oh, I need 50,000 of each. Oh, okay, so the other ones that I was lacking on, honestly, that sucks. If I would have reassigned my workers last night, I'd probably be pretty close. But once I get all these built up and stuff, I can turn these in for the extra Anachronia materials for XP. And it's quite a bit. It's like 1 XP for 2 materials. So if I stack up 150k, that's like 75k, Herblore XP or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot the most important part because I had to do the Effigy incubator, or I had to visit Dream Aiea first before I could do that. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where the hell is it? There we are. This gem right here. So if I combine this with the Ring of Vigor, it is now a passive effect, and it's consumed. I think I don't even need it in my bank or anything. We just passively save 10% on ultimates, and I believe a percentage off the special attacks as well. So that's pretty big, since typically I'd be using the Asylum Surgeon's Ring or something for the special attacks, and you get a slight adrenaline reduction for those as well. So, it's just really nice. It's going to feel a little bit weird not having to be an N for Sunshine, just hit N. Maybe I should keybind my adrenaline potion now or something. I don't know. But that's actually super sick. So at my AFK time, I've been working on a bit of woodcutting, almost to level 80, which I need for the Light Within, which is the next real big quest that I'd like to work on. Well, not exactly, but that's kind of like the next important one, because the extra prayers and stuff that I unlock are pretty important. So I went on to do a bunch of ROTM prereqs, and then I ended up just giving up on it, because I started doing ROTM on stream, and I was trying to do the mostly harmless bit, where with the fireballs and stuff like that, and I was getting so frustrated. I was there for an hour just trying to do that part of the quest, and I kept getting caught by the fireball when I was clearly behind what the game considered cover, either behind the trees or in the tall grass and stuff like that. It was kind of just buggy old quest bullshit. And then I was looking into it, and I realized that ROTM isn't even required for anything. By not doing that quest, I'm basically losing the 6-stage circuit, and that's basically it. I guess maybe if I get an FSOA someday, I would want an Armadyl battle staff, but for the time being, I can't be asked. Fuck that shit. Damn. Okay. Well, we got our agility XP that we needed. That was interesting, but we got our agility XP that we needed without having to do a 6-hour quest. Sweet. I think that gives us a rune crafting level too, no? No, pretty close though. And just 5, so we're 4k away from 80 agility and 7k away from 80 prayer. So if we can knock those out, we can do the Light Within, which is much more important anyways. That's actually really what I wanted to do, honestly. I thought that I honestly just wanted to do Ritual de Majra because I thought it was going to be fun, but that was not fun. Champion of Prif Dennis, really, you tried to kill me. Anyways, that was a really annoying quest, honestly, but a bunch of really good XP. We should get a couple levels from that, and we get access to Crystal Mask and Light Form and Superheat Form and all these other kind of useful skilling things. But if I go crafting, we should get a crafting level from that, and I think an Herblore level too, right? Yeah, 89 Herblore. And I think that's it, but we'll certainly take that. That's pretty nice. A quick sidebar, I had a couple bounties to do, and with that, we are pretty close, I believe, to max reputation for Hellware. So yeah, tomorrow, if I do that one, that should get us like a couple reputation off of the double drop chance from Hellware, so that's pretty massive. Wow, so this quest is pretty insane, and I'm pretty sure they changed it, actually, because I remember doing this quest, on release back in 2016 or 2015, whenever it came out, and I'm pretty sure the Zamora or the throne room at Senntisten didn't exist. And in the beginning of the quest, you have to go through the throne room. And speaking of which, it's a super buggy area. Moving around that area feels super weird. You know, the area with the bikes or whatever. But anyways, that's Children of Ma complete. So what we're really after here is 300k Herblore XP, but also that gives us access to the nightmare creatures, which if I ever get really into ranging, they drop basically the best in slot gloves for range. So that's pretty cool. And if I read this, grab ourselves 300k Herblore, which I think is going to bring us just shy of 90. Well, that's probably the third or fourth time I've done that quest, but that's Taibo One Eye Trio. I was kind of hoping V would live longer than 2 seconds, but I guess not. Anyways, that's Hero's Welcome complete. A little bit of this is another requirement for Sluske's endgame, and 5% more runes when rune crafting. It says ability too, so I don't know if I need to do anything special or if I just straight up get 5% more runes. But regardless, that's pretty cool. There we go. Rune memories, because it's a requirement for Heart of Stone. Also, new Sun Spear to disassemble, which should give us an invention level 71. Nice another level we can get the alchemizer built, so that's really cool. And I have an issue. I need GP. I can't buy another sun spear, and also there's livid plants and other stuff that I want to buy from the merchant today, so I need some GP. So I think I need to go open some crystal keys. Maybe I always underestimate how much GP the crystal chest gives because yeah, we're up to a mil, so we got like 600k in actual GP from the chest itself, and we got 29 salvages, so I'm gonna alch these and see how far that gets us. There we go, 2 mil, not bad. I still need a little bit more though. I need like 2.1 mil for everything I want to buy right now. Not sure where I'm gonna get that from. There we go, alch the Torag's hammer, as well as I have a Varix helm. Let's see, what is that alch for? Probably not as much, but hold on, let's see what the examine text says. 61k, good enough for me. We're gonna be dead broke, but that should be enough GP for everything I need. Why was I convinced that this anima crystal costed 500k? But that was why I was saying I needed 2.1 mil so I could rebuy my sun spear and grab this thing. So let's grab the livid plant, of course, because eventually I'm gonna need disruption shield for Telos. What the hell? I thought Zanuck was gone, or like banished, or dead, or whatever. Whoa, this cutscene was not made for skipping through, but I'm pretty sure that's the end of the cave goblin quest line. And now we can go do the mighty fall, which is a requirement for Nomad's Requiem. The fuck happened to Zanuck? Zanuck took his last victory and got some crazy plastic surgery or some shit. What the hell? Like this is the normal cave goblin model. And then wait, where's Zanuck? Look at that. Oh, this motherfucker. Who marks the beginning of the downhill slide of RuneScape as we know it. Fuck no, I'm not sparing him. Jagex, any form of loot boxes is just malicious and unethical. Just stop. You want to do MTX, that's fine, but loot boxes are unethical. If only I could just kill that bitch who opens the chests now. Damn. That fight was actually harder than I was expecting. It was kind of weird. Like some of the hitboxes for his attacks and stuff feel kind of weird. And it felt like I couldn't move sometimes. Anyways, that is the Mighty Fall complete, which is another requirement for Nomad's Requiem. So now if we take a look at this Sliske's endgame requirements, we need Nomad's Elegy. Excuse me, I keep mixing them up. And for that, we just need Nomad's Requiem and the Void Stares Back, which is basically like the entire Void Knight quest line, which I haven't done because there's no reason to. Well, that fight was a little bit underwhelming compared to how my memory serves, rather. There we go. That's Nomad's Requiem. We get access to an extra Bloodwood tree, this one. That's kind of cool, which might come in handy later on if we start ranging a lot. But otherwise, this is just pretty much a rec for the next quest. The next quest gives some pretty cool rewards like the Urn Enhancer. So now for Sliske's endgame, we literally just need to do Nomad's Elegy and basically the entire Void Knight quest line, and we can do that. However, that's going to be for the next episode because it's getting really late and I don't have enough time to finish this before tomorrow's subathon. By the way, come stop by. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going to be starting off trying on some solo Carapac with this setup in the beginning of the stream. So I might be dying a lot and adding a lot of time to the timer. It should be interesting. Should be a lot of fun. But regardless, the next episode will definitely be finishing off Sliske's endgame. We got a ton of questing progress out of the way. After Sliske's endgame, I think I'm pretty much going to be done with questing. I have no interest in like comping or anything on this account, like I've said before. So, there's not really any point. But the extra herb lore XP we get from that is going to be really nice. But yeah, tomorrow during the subathon, we're going to be grinding out a bunch of Croesus, maybe trying to do a little bit of Carapac, try that out, but mostly grinding out a bunch of Croesus, farming up those resources for the master plan like I discussed, the alchs and the crafting resources and the herb lore resources and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a subscribe down below and maybe a like or something like that. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. If you guys are watching this on release again, on the release day, the video, I'll be live 4 hours after this video goes live, 2 p.m. Central Time, or like 9 p.m. game time. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.